which we're going to have to change course, and it's not for a negative reason.
Yeah, and so Erin, I guess what you were alluding to, I would call them game changers.
Game changers.
I mean, there are situations that occur that are game changers, and we may frankly be facing a couple now. Number one is that we are looking at the potential, and I use the word potential because 6 months ago I would have said for sure uh,
Because
healthcare
things change.
right,
Things change.
exactly, healthcare reform.
Oh, after yesterday, that's a disappointing
Yeah,
moment.
I do believe that at some point in time we'll see the current system reformed for most folks, and we're talking about the pre-Medicare folks.
That's right.
Medicare's really, they're not messing with that.
Medicare's been quite stable for a
Yeah.
very long time, and the nice thing, and I say this, and I'm sure we could anyone that I've met with could attest to this, because I am asked this question quite frequently: is, are you concerned about what might happen to Medicare? And my answer is, I'm not concerned, because just like Social Security, people over 65 are generally the only ones that vote, even in
Right.
elections in which you see high turnout in younger generations.
Proportionally, they're a large proportional block.
Proportionately, they
Floating
are
block.
always the largest block, and no one, not a single, because at the end of the day, every congressman and senator has a job, and they don't want to lose it. And the quickest way to lose their job is to upset the people that put them there. And, cutting the promise that this country made to our seniors would be a difficult blow to any campaign, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you. And you're right. I mean, Medicare continues to, there's a price associated with it. We know that the contributions that we make during our working lifetimes to Part A, part of our withholding taxes, as well as what people pay for Medicare Part B and any supplemental premium they have, they don't come near paying the cost of health care.
Not even close.
So this is a big government subsidy that's occurring, and, don't mess with my money, right?
That's right. Don't. And so I'm comfortable with
Yeah.
the confidence that I have in Medicare.
Yeah, and I'm also confident that what will occur is that they'll come to some conclusion or revamping of the plans that are currently in place, and they'll start moving down the road in a positive direction. But, tax reform is another one that, in theory, is looming.
And that could be a game changer for many people.
Right. Not generally a decision about can I retire or would I retire, but from an investment point of view, what assets and what strategies may have been tax preferred or tax advantaged with the old tax packages, and then where in the future does it make sense? I mean, as an example, just peripheral one, but we do have a lot of clients that are also our business owners, right?
That is true.
And what happens is, we're thinking about, we're a C corp. Do we go to an S? Do you need to change your corporate form as a way to mitigate the effect of taxes? Because we know it's totally legal to attempt to avoid paying taxes. It's illegal to evade. So
being smart about the tax code is legal. Being deceptive about it is not.
And frankly, it's like anything else in life. I mean, there are games that are laid in front of you.
Some more boring than others.
Right, but I mean, the tax code, planning for retirement is a game. I mean, it truly is. I mean, it's a game which is integrating a lot of different parts, whether it's Social Security, whether it's pensions, whether it's required minimum distributions from retirement plans, etc. It's a game of putting these pieces together, a puzzle. And, as the rules change, our job is to frankly see, can we make effective decisions and recommendations to clients so they can take best advantage of the rules? Because it's their money.
And that's the goal,
right.
Is to take best advantage of the rules that have been laid before us.
And let's be honest, it's fun.
It is fun to know. Well, it's fun when you know the rules of the game. Yes.
It's really fun to do this. I mean, it's a war game. It's a war game for somebody's benefit. So this is a blast. And I hope folks get that from the show. I mean, the truth of the matter is that we're geeks.
We enjoy it. We
enjoy this stuff. I mean, we love this. It's an interesting game, and if you really love what you do, then what happens is that hopefully you develop some expertise over a period of time, and you're able to help folks to do that. So we know that there are a lot of people out there listening. You're concerned about retirement. You're concerned. You've been fed. You've been in the Kool-Aid machine. I have to put $1 gazillion away. I have to have all this money, and I'm not going to be able to retire. And inflation's going to eat me up, and all the healthcare, etc. It's an algebra problem. I mean, it comes down to it's a game. It's an algebra problem, and with most folks getting that clarity, getting that confirmation that their thinking is good, really I think helps them get on the road to retirement. And I think that, that's an attitude thing.
Absolutely.
That would be something that I would certainly be, I don't know if I would ask an advisor about, but I would certainly, I would be observant.
Clued in.
That's right.
Keyed in, rather.
I would like to be keyed into, what is their philosophy about retirement? What are the biggest concerns that they have for clients? What would be their biggest concerns after meeting with me, after finding out my information? Where are the hurdles that we need to jump? What are the things that we need to work on? If you had to go from 1 to 10, am I 1 being
not going to retire with us,
and 10 being like Mick Jagger?
Super rock star.
Super rock star. And we do have folks that come in yesterday.